For this example, we're asked to do a couple of different things with this given data. So if you haven't already, record this data either in your notes or go ahead and type it in your calculator or Desmos. But the first part of this problem is asking us to find an equation of a line through only the first and the last data points. So really here we're just looking at the equation of a line between 2 points. So let me come over here. All I've done is I've just rewritten those 2 points that were mentioned, the first and the last point. The first thing we want to do is to find the slope, and the slope is the change in y over the change in x. So we'll calculate the change in the y values, 16 minus 4. We'll calculate the change in the x values, 9 minus 3. And we get 12 over 6, which reduces to 2. At that point, we can use the point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, to find the equation of the line. So we just calculated m, the slope, that's where this is going to go, and we have 2 data points. We could use either or. I'm just going to use the first one because the numbers are a little bit smaller. And I'm going to substitute these in here. Next, I would want to distribute the 2, add 4 to both sides. Negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. So this is my equation in slope-intercept form. Y equals 2x minus 2. When you return to the problem, notice that y equals is already sitting there. So all you need to type is 2x minus 2. So now we're starting to turn to the technology. So if you've already typed this into a calculator or Desmos, then you already have more than likely your scatter diagram or scatter plot. The next thing you'd want to do is just type in this equation. So let me switch over to a Desmos screen. So in Desmos, I'm going to add a table. I believe these were my x values. I don't know if it went all the way to 9. Let me go back and check. Yes, it did. Okay. And then these are my y values. And you can see I've entered them here. So I can't see the entire scatter diagram, but I could just move the screen a little bit, make sure that I see all those points. I'm even going to pinch, zoom out just a little bit more. And in the second line, this is where I'm going to include the equation that we just found, 2x minus 2. So now I'm just matching this graph with what I see in my math lab. Now we're going to also use technology to find the line of best fit. So I'm going to return to Desmos. Since I've typed this information in here, I'm going to complete everything in here. So if you want to see this in your TI-84 calculator, just send me a separate request through Ask My Instructor and specifically state that. So because this is in Desmos, I need to use their coding language for finding a regression, a linear regression, which is y1 tilde, which that tilde key is beside the 1 key. And then I can do